Hello there and welcome. If you are watching this video, it means you're just one step away towards becoming a financial guru, and you should probably pat yourself on the back for coming this far, because we are on our last episode of Money and Youth series. Now, having said that, let us jump right into it. Now, in the previous videos, we looked at how you can budget for your money, how you can save your money. Now, the last thing you'd want to do is to accumulate more of that money that you have been saving, and you can do that through investing it. Now, most times when we talk about investing, the whole thing just seems so complex, like, oh my god, it is so hard. But today I'm here to give you some of the practical and easiest examples and ways on how we can actually invest our money as the youth. Now, in simple terms, saving is simply putting your money into a certain system, and that system makes money for you as you sit back and relax. Now, if you're planning to become an investor, it is wise to have a lot of options where you can actually put your money. But before we even get into all of that, we need to understand and know the types of investing that are out there, because once you get familiar with them, you can begin to know where you can put your money in a way that it fits into your personality, circumstances, and even risk tolerance. Now, having said that, there are actually two types of investments. One, it is the long-term investment, and two, it is the short-term investment. And I'm going to begin this with the long-term investment and the different ways on how we can actually apply it. And for the first way, I'll begin this with a simple example. Now, let's say your friend wants to start up a business around campus. Say our chapati is done and he's looking for a partner. Well, you go ahead and volunteer to be that partner. So you invest into his business by buying part of the shares in that business. Now, as an investor, you can benefit from part of the profits that he makes. That is if the business is running well. But if the business is not so smooth, you can decide to sell your shares, and that means you're going to go ahead and get back the money that you put in, maybe at the same value that you bought it, or even less. That is if the business has not been going so well. Another area for long-term investment can be property. Now, let's face it, guys, property can be an assured value upgrade. Like, its value increases over time. For example, let's say you bought a piece of land in 2019. By 2020, its value would have doubled, and when you sell it, you will get high profits. But we must note, guys, that just like shares, property can fall in value depending on one's circumstances. And last but not least, another area for long-term investment can be farming. So basically here you can decide to start rearing chicken, rabbits, goats, cows, or even sheep, whichever domestic animal you prefer. Go ahead and rear it. Now, it is preferable that it is female and it is pregnant, because this will help you grow your farm really, really fast. Now, the reality of it is that most of us don't even have land to keep our animals. So this is where your relatives or friends that already have farms come in to assist. Ask for help. Tell them to help you keep your animals as you finish school. But if you're in need of quick and immediate income, then look no further than short-term investments. Now, this is sometimes called a temporary investment or even marketable security. Now, this simply means a safe place where you keep your money, but at the same time, it is still in circulation. Now, let's look at the different ways on how we can apply short-term investments. First is that maybe you can become a money lender. And here is what you do. So you can go ahead and lend a borrower 500,000 Uganda shillings. And you both agree that at each end of the month, he will have to return at least 100,000 Uganda shillings, but with a fixed interest rate. Now, an interest rate is that extra money the borrower should add onto that 100,000 Uganda shillings while returning your money. Now, that right there is your profit. But as a money lender, you need to understand the risk that you're taking, the pros and cons in this business. So take your time. Ask the people who are already in the business how they have managed to pull this whole thing off. Now, let us look at another avenue for short-term investment, and it is by creating an earnings and savings account. Now, you must understand that some banks provide very low interest rates, while others provide pretty high interest rates. So what you want to do is that you want to open up your account in one that has the one that provides high interest rates. So go ahead, check online or even the banks near you, make inquiries and compare which one best suits you and save your money there. Well, most of you might be wondering, why is it even called earnings savings account? Well, it is because when you open up this account, you are allowed to deposit your money at any time, but you can only withdraw it at a specific time. That is according to the terms and conditions of the bank. Now, most of you might be wondering, now how do I even benefit from something like this? First of all, no monthly service fees are cut from your money, and also each month that goes by, you get an interest on that money that you actually put there to save. And even better, no ATM card is given to you, since that bad boy can tempt you to withdraw money from your account. So basically, by the time you withdraw your money, it would have accumulated. And the list is endless. But we must not, guys, that in this episode I have used the simplest, the easiest, and the most achievable ways that we can invest our money as the youth, putting in consideration that we still have school going on. So after we have navigated what saving is and how we can apply it, you're going to find that it is still hard for some people. But the question is, why? Well, one of the reasons is that people lack knowledge of the basic principles of investing, and those that know it are too lazy to apply. And what to other people, the whole thing just seems so complex. And another reason as to why investing is hard for some people is that because they do not even put it into their budget. And like we said in the previous video, that 50% goes to your needs, 30% goes to your wants, and 20% goes into your savings. Now, when you save that 20%, it is the one that you're going to go ahead and invest. So if you can't save, then you won't be able to invest. Now, to be honest, guys, investments can be pretty risky. But well, you may consider being risky at a younger age with investments, because greater risks increase the chances of earning greater wealth. And guys, the best age for us to start investing is now. I mean, as soon as reasonably as possible, considering that all your debts have been paid off. Start investing now. Plus, you don't even need a lot of money. Start with the little that you have. Invest now. And that is all that I have for you guys today. It has been, believe me, it has been a pleasure and an amazing journey to share this knowledge with you. And I would like to shout out to Daniel Omar, to Bash, to Apollo, to Sauda, to Fahad Sebagala. You guys have stuck with me from the first episode to now, and even other names that I've not mentioned. Thank you so much. Now, I'm going to produce another series, and I cannot wait to share with you guys. It's going to be pretty interesting. Plus, if you have any comments of yours, go ahead and tell me in the comment section what you think about these, or if you want me to talk about something you want us to share here on this show. It's for all of us. Go ahead and tell me in the comment section. I love you so much. Thank you for sticking with me all this way. Can't wait to see you soon. Bye.